How's it going, boys? Today we are playing Unreasonable Mill. Why is it unreasonable? Because when you look at it, it actually seems quite quaint and simple and understandable and everything in between and in the middle, right? You got your removal, you got your mill cards, and you got everything. But turns out, somehow, magically, I have been playing mill correctly all the time. Because this is extremely impractical. You don't need the Immortal Sun plus Dovin's Acuity card generation, plus Patient Rebuild, plus Physical Corruption to make things happen. Oh yeah, turns out that's actually not exactly the right choice. So this deck, which was supposed to be very fast milling, turns out to be extremely slow and painful milling for ourselves. So this is definitely a treat. Also, there's search for Azcanta if, all the three other card generation thingamajiggies were not good enough for you. So yeah, anyway, 2 search for Azcanta, 3 cast downs, 3 moments of craving, 2 cleanse the mind, 3 physical corruption, 2 cry of the Carnarium, 2 abolish, 4 Dovin Acuity, 3 Mortify, 4 Vraska's Contempt, 3 Cleansing Noves, 4 Patient Rebuilds, 2 Immortal Suns, 2 Detection Towers. So, yes. Again, wildly, extremely, magically impractical. But we're just gonna get to it now, shall we? And in the meantime, we got 2 new Patreons to tank. Brace, Reese, which is a reasonable name, to be honest, and Bobix. Bobby X. Bob Bix. One of the 3 or 4 possible options. But yeah, so let's get into the deck. A little bit of removal, all the card types. I feel this is good. Unless obviously it's not an aggro deck, in which case it's not gonna be pleasant. But who knows, right? Who knows? Maybe it's gonna be great, maybe it's not gonna be as great. The opponent goes first, so it's fine. Okay. Yep, let's just start by playing a card. Yeah, that's one hell of an opening, I know. Okay, so on curve. No, nothing on curve. Very interesting indeed. So this is gonna be a fabled Amaz deck, as I can currently tell. Well, Cry of the Carnarium is gonna have some value here. This is why we have it. So yeah, I was honestly very surprised at just putting all of those. I was very surprised at putting all of those random cards. By the way, some magically how did not exactly acquaint to a functioning deck, which was honestly extremely strange in my. Do I just cry? No. I can wait a little bit. I can Vraska's later, if there is a need. Currently it looks mentally like there's no need, but then again we have... Oh my god, he is playing my Amaz deck. What a champion! Well, he's actually playing a different version, but every Amaz deck is my Amaz deck because, well, no one honestly plays... Stop with the bad cards. I don't need this many lands. Yeah, that's what happens when you open up with 3. If you don't open up the hand with 3 lands, you're honestly gonna have an extremely bad time for some odd reason. I can't put my finger on it, but on average, you're having just a splendid bad time. Yeah, that's just life, I guess, in a nutshell. But we just deal with it. Yeah. So pretty much, I have quantified, by the way, the extent of Magic the Gathering. I actually needed to wait there, but it's fine. Establishing dominance right as I see fit. So good. Maybe that was the better play, and we can cry of the Carnarium next turn. Okay, so he does that. Does he do anything else? No, he does not. Okay, so this is a horrible hand. Well, okay, maybe now we mix. That's reasonable. Okay, gonna just Vampire Drain this thing. Boom. The new animation, pretty decent, but questionable sometimes. So yeah. So, if you want to quantify lands, honestly, it's like this. On turn 4, if the opponent has 4 to 4 lands and he hasn't missed a drop, and then you miss a drop, you're in a severe disadvantage. Because unless it's an aggro deck, it most likely needs 4 lands to function properly. Okay, this is actually good. This is good. Got our patient rebuild without any hiccups. Feels reasonable. Feels reasonable. And the opponent is not playing many things. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Well, I don't really care. It's just gonna get killed. Okay, 2 lands, not exactly bad. Oh, Immortal Sun. Ooh. Ooh. Don't use the goddamn wrong lands, game. Come on. Use the right lands, game. Finally, thank you. You used the right lands. Was that actually that hard, game? So yeah. This is where the unreasonable part of the deck starts to slowly shine. We're drawing cards from Patient Rebuild, we're drawing cards from Immortal Sun, we're going to be drawing cards and sacking cards from Search for Azcanta, and we're going to be drawing cards from Dovin as Acuity. Absolutely not a single shred of anything here makes sense when you think about it. Okay, a land, good stuff. But wait, there's 2 more things. Okay. Do I want to get rid of it? I honestly think I kind of do, but first we have to do it like real men. Okay, and real men, just kill this. Real men definitely just kill those things. Okay, so the bad part here is obviously only, well, there's only one bad part with all of this. We don't have a physical corruption, but admittedly we have 3 copies of physical corruption and 4 patient rebuilds, because an average patient rebuild is just a little bit more, well, rebuilding and patiently, I should probably use the words, because there's no other really reasonable way to describe this. So yeah, okay, so slowly but surely we're gonna mill this guy, unless he has Gaia's Blessing there for just absolutely, yeah, that can go in the library. I actually like that currently. Okay, that's 1 card, that's 2 cards, it's 3 cards. That's a lot of things. Okay, are we dropping everything? Are we going sneaky peeky or completely just balls to the walls? I think going sneaky peeky is no longer an option, or at least a viable option. So yeah, I'm just gonna kill this. We don't even care for the abolish. We only have that in case someone, yeah, he gives up. When you see that many strangely, oddly, peculiarly draw systems and, you know, cards, you kind of just like have that strange, awkward feeling that there's no reason to play if it works out. Admittedly, Search for Azcanta and Flipped does not activate physical corruption, but that's fine. Actually, wait. 61 cards, yeah, that's good. That's absolutely terrific. Okay, so onward we go. See what happens. What kind of wonders of the world we're gonna see. How many people are we gonna torture? A Jace avatar, my favorite. Okay, so 2 Dovin is Acuities, not enough mana to cast Patient Rebuild, and 4 lands. Honestly, if we get lands to cast Patient Rebuild, then the enemy does not do anything, which is extremely likely because that's a Jace avatar. It could technically be fine. Technically. Oh, it's a Golgari deck. Okay, that's also fine, to be honest. Okay, unexpected circumstances round 1. So yeah, that's definitely a Golgari deck. Oh no, it's a that type of deck, damn it. Well, we do have enough to cast the Patient Rebuild now, and we're gonna have 2 Dovins as Acuity, so chances are we're finding Cries of the Carnariums, or, you know, something else. And yes, get 4 lands, get absolutely mana-flooded. Land-flooded. Is it a land? Oh no, it's not a land. Huh, the game must have bugged out for a moment there, but it's fine. We're gonna drop Patient Rebuilding on Curve, and that guy really likes his sapling tokens. That guy really likes his... Oh my god. Game. You know how to make me wet, game. You really, really do. Okay, an abolish. Good, good. Okay, so long it has been a bunch of saplings, Patient Rebuild without punish, still have a Mortify, and still have more Patient Rebuilds. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so that's good. Well, good-ish. So yeah, let's see what happens. What does he do? Does he buff these things? Does he drop something that synergizes with saplings? Does he just completely crush my dreams and put me in the mental hospital? God, I hope not. Those places are definitely not fun on a bun. But, you know, we're gonna see what happens. Because reasons. Okay? He's probably thinking what to do. He sees two Dovins. Of course he plays more sapling migrations. I honestly don't know what I expected, lads. I am sorry. I was young and I was dumb. That's what I say every time I do something stupid, by the way. But that's just part of the deal. Okay. Care sounds, check, by the way, if anyone was wondering. Oh, yes. The millions of options of plays that are probably circulating through this Jace avatar's mind. Oh god, I would not, I dare not honestly try to comprehend what kind of fifth dimensional things a Jace avatar player has going through his head at any time. Okay, Jesus Christ, that's a lot. Okay, that was really bad. Okay, that's fine though. That's absolutely fine. So we're burning this because reasons. We're taking all of our Dovins back because, well, more reasons essentially. Okay, so we got a little bit of HP back. We drop more Dovins because that's just the right play. More abolishes, which are not the right play. By the way, you don't technically need these cards in your deck, but I kind of keep them in my deck because I really like them. And we got rid of Nissa the World Shaker. Oh, by the way, if we ever run into a Guy's Blessing, we just instantaneously concede. Because, I just don't want to waste space in my deck for anti-Guy's Blessing cards. 1, it's a hassle. 2, it's a hassle. And 3, how many decks honestly except mine run Guy's Blessing? Probably almost no one, you know? So... there's that part, and obviously, the mastermind of the 21st century needed, I think, a minute or so to just figure out that, hey, you can play Woodland Cemetery and call it a day. What a champion. Okay, Land of War Elves just got milled. More lands. Vraska's Contempts are getting contempted. And I'm just gonna do this. Whoop. Okay. So, we're gonna get that back, right? Yes, we're gonna get it back. It's funny, because we honestly are pretty much losing nothing versus the sapling migration, except life points that are a trivial matter at this point in time, honestly. So that's pretty good. And sooner or later, we're just gonna drop Cries of the Carnarium or something like that. It actually deals... Okay, that also works. That also works extremely fine. So let's drop the Abolish just so he knows how dominant of a position we are in, lads. Oh god, the 10. Oh god, I am dead. Wow. Yeah, that just happened. Who would have expected? Well, that's one minus of playing Dovin as Acuity. You need to use your instance on your own turn, otherwise you're not exactly getting value Kajalyu. But yeah, that was... I will probably say I was reasonably lucky from the opponent. But, you know, that's just life. Sometimes you win, sometimes you brutally get murdered with a brick in your crotch, which is an extremely not satisfying way to probably go. Oh, look, we have Physical Corruption this time, and almost enough mana to cast Cry of the Carnarium. So, if that's staggered... Oh, it's one more Jace avatar! Well, what's going on? Is this Jace Day or something? Is it really Jace Day? Oh my god, look at that! And above everything, that's a Guild Gate deck. How rare! And obviously, up against the Guild Gate deck, for some odd, inexplicable reason, we have the worst removal cards of our deck. I would call that coincidence, but I honestly know better. Also, it doesn't anymore look like a Guildgate deck, just FYI. Okay, do you have counter spells? Yes, you do have counter spells. What a champion. Ooh, look at that. Scary. Abolish. Okay. What's your abolish gonna exactly do when I mill your only win condition, aka the Farikon? What the fuck is that? Okay, peculiar. Oh my god, it's a J self-mill deck. What a mad lad. What an actual mad lad. Here, have some more mill. Oh, there goes your Tefari. Oh, this is not a, that's just a strange Jay's deck. Okay, strange Jay's decks are also Jay's decks. Oh, look at that, a Tefari on curve. Am I surprised? No, I am not. I am not the slightest shred of surprised, honestly. Why did I predict this? By the way, I haven't seen Tefari decks in a very long time. But yet anything still that plays blue and white at the same time is most likely 100% a Tefari deck. Which is, you know, whatever. Immortal Sun, you say? What are the chances that this guy has a counterspell for Immortal Sun? Absolutely nothing. That's right, lads. That's right. Give it to me, baby. Be nice and slow. You have never heard a sound like this before. I'm young, but I don't remember the lyrics after. He's looking at the Immortal Sun, and he's doing one of a couple of things. One, questioning life. Two, preparing to play a card that removes the Immortal Sun. Three, what the hell is this now? What the hell is this now? That's a very awkward deck, not gonna lie. Okay, a little bit more mill, that's still fine. Aha, more Cries of the Carnariums, but sadly we can't really play these Cries of the Carnariums. So what is the play here? Well, this is the play. Well, actually, it's not exactly the play, but it's very manly indeed. And there's a good chance that we're actually just gonna get everything we so desire. Well, we just need one black land, right? All we need is one black land. Let's see what the enemy does. He's reading the cards. Oh my god, he just went for the cage. Well, we saw that he has the cage, so I guess that's just expected. Okay, so he gets rid of the Immortal Sun. Amazing. 10 out of 10 would probably do that again. Which means I am 100% dead zone. Okay, and he just gets rid of that card now. Wow. What a player. Indeed, what a player. I would have never have seen that, you know, whatever. Jesus Christ. That could have been a little bit better, but hey. That's just a theory. Okay, that's very bad and unuseful. So let's see. I honestly doubt that we have even the slightest chance of winning at this point because we're just surviving one extra turn. And yeah. So the question is easy. Why would you play a Hieromancer's Cage if you can just play Ixalan's Binding though? I never understood these people. Ixalan's Binding is the same rarity as this card. Yet for some reason, some people just choose to play this card. Even though this is one of the most ugliest arts in the game, by far. Yet people just, for some reason, choose to do that. You can actually pay. By the way, Azoros does seem like a good card, but it's not really a good card. So, you know, just FYI, if anyone's really wondering. Okay, so the Tefari is doing stuff. He's milling himself faster. If we draw a removal card, there's still a chance, and it's a land. Well now, that was predictable. That could have been great, but sadly it wasn't. That's what happens when the enemy has something to deal with Immortal Sun. By the way, people still don't expect you to play Immortal Sun, even though it's, well, still the most devastating card in whole of Magic, because its value is infallible at this point. It's like the best card in pretty much all of Magic as much as I'm concerned. You can even use it as General and Pauper, or whatever the hell that game mode is called. So, Immortal Sun in hand, Moment of Craving, and a Vraska's Contempt. You know what I say when I see a hand like this? That the guy's playing Dimmer. Are we correct? I do not know. No. Well, he's definitely a special kind. Because look how long he needs to play at land. Oh my god. At least he didn't need 20 years to figure out that Land of Our Elf is most likely to fall up to a turn 1 green land. Well, at least the Moment of Craving is going to be useful most likely. Unless... Aha! That did not happen. So that's kind of good, honestly. I was thinking that he's gonna play the Steel Leaf Champion. Wait, do I? Yeah, I paid the life here. I honestly not the brightest play, but you know, whatever. It's fine. So we're gonna kill that elf dude right there, because he has the alternative art, which means he played the pauper or whatever the hell that you were supposed to play to get it. Oh, by the way, this 100 billion% looks exactly like deck that has Guy's Blessings in it. It has ramp. A Tendy boy. Not today, Tendy boy. You know, it was a good try to get on the field, Tendy. Yeah, this definitely looks like a counter mill deck that has Guy's Blessing. There's absolutely no way that he does not have Guy's Blessing. I can literally feel it in my blood some magically how. Gaia's Blessing all the way, boys. Well, let's see. No, there's no... Oh, we can No, we can... Well, we kind of can exile everything he owns, but that would not be... Well, that would not exactly be productive. Man, this guy has a lot of ramp. Why do you have so much ramp? Elvish Rejuvenator, a Land of Our Elf, and a Paradise Druid. And a Druid of the Claw. That is, honestly, far too much ramp. I don't exactly understand people who do things like this. Put half of their deck into ramp. Admittedly, the Guildgate Summit deck that we made also kind of worked on more or less the same exact principle, but it thinned out the deck. So it was actually viable. This, on the other hand, seems random at best. But, you know, it's his fault. Please do not run the Guy's Blessing. Please do not run the Guy's Blessing. That would be extremely bad if you run the Guy's Blessing. Okay, can I top deck a land now? Would be good. Would be really good. Okay, so he's not doing anything. Also, is this... No, it's not an elf deck because of Tendy boys. Okay, now we can just destroy this thing. Good. So essentially we're again not losing a life. What a play. Well, that's very good. Boom! Yeah, that's it. Under normal circumstances, if I was in his position, I would just give up. I would just flat out give up. There's absolutely no reason to play something like this. Oh look, even Search for Azcanta is up and coming now. Okay, so yeah. I wonder what are the big threats that he's dropping, because he did drop a Tendy boy, which is, you know, amazing. Incubation Druid. Do I want to kill that? Oh yeah, I definitely want to kill it now. You know, better be safe than sorry. So he has 50... No, that's 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 20 cards of ramp. What's the point of having 20 cards of ramp in your deck? 10 is enough. 10, in my opinion, is completely enough for ramping. Because that pretty much guarantees on average that you have something. No, that goes in the graveyard. Okay, Cry of the Carnarium. Do I just establish dominance? I really do. I really do think so. I establish a little bit of dominance right there. Okay, next turn we can flip search for Azcanta, and then we can finally start searching for our patient rebuilds, physical corruptions, and Dovin is Acuity and everything. AKA the full package of overkill unreasonableness. 51 cards, 43 cards, that's fine. We still have our blue version of Guy's Blessing in hand. What is he waiting for? How is he not playing anything? I understand that that's a ramp deck, but you know, you should be capable of playing some cards with 5 mana or 6 mana like you had previously. But this guy just doesn't do it. Fabio Belisario. That's actually a pretty manly name, not gonna lie. Okay, so let's just say your go. Your go, friendo! And, you know, watch how he times out or something. He's probably extremely pissed currently that he draw only ramp cards. Yeah, it looks like. Actually, we don't see any movement from the hand. Oh, wait, we saw. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are the plays we have come to expect. Those are definitely the plays. Library, because we can flip it anyway. And cast down, you say? Okay, first of all, let's see what we can find here. Well, more removal. I guess that's fine. So let's just remove this with cast down because it's not a legendary. And you know, that's pretty much it. That's all she wrote. Now, every single turn of our life, I actually know what kind of build deck we're making, boys. Well, later on. Cleanse the mind. Don't need to cleanse the mind just yet. And finally, patient rebuilding. Oh yeah, Overkill City, lads. Overkill City. Admittedly, we're not finding the physical corruption, which is the best thing to combo now at this point, but you know, still good enough. Okay, now he has 8 lands. Oh, a Polyraptor. Man, that is so scary. If only I had a solution for a Polyraptor. Man, if only I had a solution, or like 5, or whatever is the number. Okay, Godless Shrine. Let's just play it like this. Let's just play it like this. Okay, let's get back to Dovin as Acuity. That's absolutely fine. And now let's just do this. And hopefully... more patient rebuildings, lads. It's definitely a card. Okay? Yeah, let's just drop this. Let's just drop this. It's not like we're gonna do anything else. More Dovins, huh? Okay. So, second patient rebuild almost is up. Second Immortal... Yeah, and he just gives up. Yeah, people just give up. In average, against normal mill decks, people try to play it out and see what happens. But not against this. Not against this. People just don't stick around because they understand what's happening. So they just, you know, give up and surrender pretty easily. Well, you know, it's their fault. It's fine, though. Okay. Oh, God. A Liliana avatar. I hate playing against the little Liliana avatar so much. Every single person playing a Liliana avatar is somehow mentally deficient without question. And watch, this is gonna be probably a black. You know it's not oh, a Duress. Of course. It's a discard deck or something in between. Well, there goes my Dovin. Was nice knowing you, Dovin. So yeah, this is a discard deck. Great, great stuff. It's a discard vampires deck. Great stuff. Still the pinnacle of my day. Okay, I'm gonna drop this. Doesn't really matter what I drop at this rate. So yeah, let's see what he does. Opt. Who pairs Duress with Opt? What kind of sick twisted deck would ever wanna play Duress and Opt in the same goddamn deck? The answer is not a normal deck. That you can be 100% certain about. Okay, at the bare minimum, we do have removal. And also, this looks like a Teferi deck. Because it has the Teferi colors in it. Admittedly, some people are, well, not that great at Magic, and so they don't really understand that, you know. A Liliana, still a Teferi deck, by the way. That's just, you know, he's using the Liliana as bait currently. There is absolutely no way to put it. Easy bait. Okay. So, patient rebuild, ahoy. Good. Good. Now we're gonna probably find something that does something and it's gonna be amazing. But wait a minute. He first needs to drop the Teferi. Okay, he's not dropping the Teferi. Hopefully we mill all of his Teferis. Okay. No. I have no idea what any of those cards actually do. Okay, so we might as well actually Moment of Craving this. I see no reason not to, and it does look like he has counter spells. Each player puts the top 5 cards in the library, turn up to 2 instant or sorcery grade, blah blah blah. Oh my god, did you actually just veto a Moment of Craving on a simple zombie? You must actually be insane. Commendable. Not gonna lie. Commendable. Okay. So, 4 cards in the library. Patient Rebuild is up. Hopefully he can get rid of the Patient Rebuild, which does not seem like the thing, because Titan's Scored means that they have the Spark Gathering? I think it's called the Spark, the one that exiles cards above a certain threshold of mana. A 2-cost, black-white, that exiles anything that costs 4 or more. So yeah, also by the way, I tried to put that card in this deck. Did not work. Hostage Taker Sama. Okay. Not today. Boom! Okay, so Hostage Takers, pretty scary. Okay, we got rid of that, which is nice. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's the right draw. So he currently has 6 mana. We currently have 8. By all logic, we are in a disadvantage because we are drawing more lands than him. But that's honestly kind of fine because we are slowly but surely milling him. Now we're getting a lot of extra things. Okay, so I'm gonna drop this. Hopefully it's not counterspelled. Yeah, he has more Dovins, that's like for sure. Abolish! Woo! Okay, so he has Abolish. What's new? Probably nothing. No one cares though. Okay, so he has 32 cards left. We have not milled a single win condition of his, but we have milled Negate, which does make me feel a little bit warm inside, which is, well, good. Good. Okay, just hit the turn, flip the turn over. I need to hit some more lands so I can draw more cards and get my own Abolish up and running, which is gonna be amazing. Oh, look at that! It's the Jace. Why do you have that exactly in your deck? Why would you choose... Wait, did we just bug out for a second and see that he got a Dovin? I think we did. I honestly think we did. Good. Okay. Okay, none of this is reasonable. Great stuff. I think it bugged out, and by the way, we saw that he somehow drew a Dovin. Okay, he's pretty close to death by milling. Oh, look at that. He has lead guild mages. That's really nice. I like this card a lot. I think it's... Yeah, that's the card that we were looking for. Do I want to mortify it? No. It can go to the exile bin. We don't care that much. So, the best card we could possibly currently get is Vraska's Contempt or Search for Azcanta. Those would be the cards that actually do something. But again, I have this strange feeling that he has, you know, things. And this is a very strange deck. Bond of Insight, you know, they have a lot of cards. I really want, by the way, the new expansion to come out, which has been announced. Because, well, you know. Okay, that's reasonable. Okay, that's good to an extent. Because we will be able to counterspell. Oh, no, you don't. My deck has far too much draws for you to cast Nerset now. I do not want to deal with that crap. Chemist's Insight, huh? Okay. So, there are a couple of problems here. One is, well, we actually can get rid of the Jace, which is like the big boon here. And there are a couple of cards in my deck that can still achieve that goal. Okay, he got rid of that. Wait, look at the top 3 cards. If you would draw, a target player puts top 2 cards in their library. Oh, that's how it works. Okay. More lands, spectacular. So essentially, we don't have a lot left. We don't have a lot left. We're actually gonna lose to a self-mill deck. By the way, I do want to make a self-mill deck. Just FYI. It would be great and spectacular and everything in between, but you know. Ooh! Draw 7 cards. I think we can manage. There is a chance that we can still magically win, even though this Jace is completely ruining my jab. But yeah, there is that chance. We can still draw things that counteract the Jace. Let's see. Now we're drawing more lands. Okay, good. So that has been how many lands in a row now? I have no idea, but I think at least 5 or something. Admittedly, getting 6 lands in a row is not as exactly, you know, rigged. It's actually a reasonable display that this game does have true RNG. But, you know, whatever. Okay, so we're losing to Jace next turn unless we do pop off real big. But considering how many cards he has drawn and how many little non-existent cards he has put in the graveyard, of which the things I fear, his hand is most likely full-blown counters to anything that 1 removes Jace, 2, you know, stops Jace from doing things. So chances of winning, nil at this point most likely. And he's thinking about it. He hasn't figured out what to do. Yeah. This is why you don't make, by the way, mill decks with physical corruption and patient rebuild at the same time. No. Wait, is he milling himself more? Oh yes, he is. Enter the God Eternals. By the way, the mill part still happens. All you need to do is have something to aim at. And, you know, that's a thing. And that part still happens. Which is not really that surprising if I think about it. But, you know, whatever. Okay, so 3 cards left. 3 cards left. Can we do it? Can we just... Okay, he just, you know, did that. Wow. Impressive. Impressive. Okay, that means we still have a chance. Aha! This would have been great a long time ago. Okay, so we lose. Damn. That was extremely well, it was practical. So yeah, this is unreasonable mill, because it is unreasonable to put this many mill cards. Well, it actually does work good sometimes, but you know, it's just pretty much flexing my dick real hard at people when we drop the patient rebuilds, the Immortal Suns, the search for Azcantas, the Dovins, and everything. It's honestly just unreasonably large dick flexing, but I have no problems with that. So yeah, this was Kuzer. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my channel, check out the Discord, check out the Patreon. Remember to like the video, because I again forgot to mention at the start that you should do that, because that's good. But anyway, bye bye.